All right, everybody, today we are working with CCAM Pro. Let's go ahead and get that opened up. And we're working on a bedpost for a log bed. I believe it's queen size, but I could be wrong. But this is the vertical post, so it doesn't matter. We're going to start by coming over here to projects. And we're going to say project name. We're going to call this bed. So we're going to click on here and say new. Project name is bedpost. And this is going to be a turning center project. And this is a vertical post for a headboard. All right, and you can do designer and everything else. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to hit save. Okay, then I'm going to say select. Okay, so now we're in our bedpost. We're using our turning center, so turning center actuates up. And we're going to click here, and we're going to go to our manage our parts. We're going to bring in now a part for it. We're going to start here by making a new part. And the part name is going to be a 60-inch log bed post. Log bed post. You don't need to name them like that if you don't want to. You can do all sorts of things or however you want to, but I'm going to do it that way. It's going to start round, and the length is going to be 60. In the diameter, we know we're going to end up at 6.5, so I'm going to assume we're somewhere around 6 3/4. It is a 6.5-inch log, but those don't always tend to be perfectly round or anything else. I'm going to give it a little bit of room around the outside, so on my first turning round, I don't blow that whole thing out. Okay, so there it is there. We're going to click on save, and I'm going to say, take this one, and I'm going to say close. So now I'm using my 60-inch log bed post. Now I'm going to manage my tool paths. Here's where I'm going to add what I'm going to do to this piece. And here I'm going to go to turning, and I'm just going to go to a turning round, and I'm going to say add. Because all I'm going to do to this part is just turn that thing round. Okay? And we'll click on close. Now you'll notice right away that where it says 001 round, it's in this pinkish red thing. What this means is it's a tool path that you've assigned to this part, but it hasn't actually had anything done to it yet. So it's an empty tool path. So we're going to click on it, and it's going to automatically open up. We can now pick our tool. So if you click on the green line right there, it'll pull up and give you all these different tools you're going to do. Now you can also check the box, they show favorites, and right now I don't have anything really set on favorites. So I'm just going to go back to all of them. And we'll come down here until we find turning round. For surface planing, there we go. I'm going to use bit number 2704. It's one of my favorite cutters, and I probably use it more than I should. But it's the 1 1/4 surfacing bit from Magnate bit number 2704. So I'm going to go ahead and select on that guy. Right there. Now it's going to ask you the tool number assignment. So do you want to assign this as tool number 1? Do you want to assign this as tool number 2? Or tool number 200? It really doesn't matter. However, if you're an automatic tool changer, you have a machine that has auto tool change, these numbers become very important. So for me, this is the first tool in the program. It's going to be tool number 1. I'm just going to click on use default tool number. Is the part turned round? Yes, it is. It's already 6 3/4-ish. So we're going to say, yep, 6 3/4. Okay. And my start position is going to be 0. I want to turn the diameter of 6.5. Okay, so it might take a lot on some sections. It might not take any in other sections. Again, this is to get it about round, so it looks good on a log bed. Ending position is 60. So that means we're going to go from 0 to 60. We're going to take it from 6 3/4 down to 6.5 even. Now it's going to say rough pass step over, rough pass feed rate, rough pass depth of cut, and all these other things. They're already answered for you. You can leave it the way it is, or if you get bored fast like I do, you're going to ramp this bad boy up. So rough pass feed rate might go to 600. Your finish pass might go to 700. And then you can come down here and you can say finish and save. Now you have it no longer in red. Here's our part. Click on generate G code, and here's our code. So this is all the code that you're going to need to run the part. So at this point, we're just going to click on save G code file. And we're going to put this up on my desktop where I put most everything. This is log bed post G code. Now, you'll notice on mine, I have these flashes. That's because it's set up for Delta. If you're running it in Mach, I want you to go back to your databases here, go to your machine database, and pick a machine, like for instance, the Maverick 4x8. That says Mach. 3 right here. Select and exit. When you do that, you come back over to here and you click on generate again, and you'll notice now you have parentheses.